Hello and welcome to the next video. Today we're going to try to make an Apam Balik type of batter. In order to make an Apam Balik type of crepe, but all done using one of these handy, easy crepe makers that don't need you to spin or rotate dough around. So yeah, and this is a new discovery thingy as well, so I'm not sure if it's going to work. But generally 90 grams of flour, 50 grams of white rice flour or rice flour, which I have here. So I'm just going to mix it up. 140 grams. Yep, I'm just going to pour this. If my flour is going to come out, 170. Okay. Alright, okay, so I'm at 140. And to this, I'm going to add 120 ml of water, which I need. Hold on. So I've got 120 ml of water in there. I'm going to just add an egg into this. Yep. Maybe I'll double the recipe up again because I don't think this is going to be enough. Yeah, that's the base measurement, so I'm going to double it up again. Yeah, because I think I need a bit more. So the sugar is quite a lot, but I'm probably going to reduce the sugar a bit. So let's go with 20 grams of sugar. Things stopped working. Nice. Okay, I'm just going to eyeball it, so just a bit more. Quarter teaspoon of salt, which I'm going to convert to half, or slightly less than half, which is about 3 grams, 2.5 grams. So I'll just go. It's going to take a while. So 1 teaspoon baking powder. So baking powder, about 1 teaspoon. Okay. Oh yes, probably need to revise it a bit upwards because as mentioned, I increased the recipe. I'm just going to go for 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder, assuming the baking powder is going to come out. This, yeah, it's taking its own sweet while. Okay, that's 1. And then we're going for another half. Yep, and that's half. Okay, and then half teaspoon baking soda. This one we can do, easy. Yep, half teaspoon baking soda. And I think that is all. Yep, I'm sticking with 1 egg. Yes, and then I'm just gonna go mix it up. The batter needs to rest or sit for at least minimum of half an hour, so I'm starting it now. So hopefully you'll get some, yeah, I'll be able to rest. I need it to be semi-fluid, if not fluid enough, because yeah, if you see the crepe maker that I intend to use for this, yeah, it cannot be too thick. So let's see how this dough goes. I may have to increase the water a bit to compensate, but yeah, we will see. I don't want a super thin batter in any case, but yeah. So I'm going to go mix this up and skip the boiling parts and then come back to after at least half an hour and I'm ready to cook it. Okay, be back in a while. So 1 teaspoon baking powder. So baking powder, about 1 teaspoon. Okay. Oh yes, probably need to revise it a bit upwards because as mentioned, I increased the recipe. I'm just going to go for 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder. assuming the baking powder is going to come out. This, yeah, it's taking its own sweet while. Okay, that's one. And then we're going for another half. Yep, and that's half. Okay, and then half teaspoon baking soda. This one I can do, easy. Yep, half teaspoon baking soda. And I think that is all. Yep, I'm sticking with 1 egg. Yes, and then I'm just gonna go mix it up. The batter needs to rest or sit for at least minimum of half an hour, so I'm starting it now. So hopefully you'll get some, I'll be able to rest. I need it to be semi-fluid, if not fluid enough, because if you see the crepe maker that I intend to use for this, it cannot be too thick. So let's see how this dough goes. I may have to increase the water a bit to compensate, but yeah, we will see. I don't want a super thin batter in any case, but yeah. So I'm going to go mix this up and skip the boiling parts and then come back to after at least half an hour and I'm ready to cook it. Okay, be back in a while. So everything's more or less ready. This has been heated up and I oiled it and we can start. So I'm just gonna put it in. The dough was resting for about an hour, better part of an hour. Give it 5 seconds. Wow, look at that. Okay, looks great. Any holes we can patch with our fancy little spoon here. That's not an issue. Does look good. If you will notice, I have no fancy or standard toppings. If you're wondering how it's going to work, so I'm just going to go with standard Western crepe type of toppings. I've got ham, I've got eggs. Yeah, I'm just going with that. So for now, I'm just going to cook one side up and then try and flip it, similar as a crepe. I'm not sure if it will work perfectly or if I should just wrap it up, but let's see. We are thinking about it. Let's see. Probably will, Yep, it's still stuck there. Okay, good. So I'll just go with a single and then wrap it up. So let's do this and let's see if we can make something out of it. So since I'm going to wrap it, I'll lay it on one side and then fold it inwards on the other. Cheese and ham, classic. And let's see how this goes. To me, you'll be curious how much we can get it. Yep, classic color coming up. Oops, I've got a little drip. Just have to watch that. Ooh, that's very good color. And it's actually the right thickness as what you want for an appam. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick fold so you can see the other side. Wow. And I don't know if you heard the crackling already, but yeah, it's definitely. So I'm going to let this side heat up and then I'm going to go quickly on the other side. Yeah, there you go. Make sure I don't spill my dough too much. Probably shouldn't be doing this with my serving spoon, otherwise I'll have to keep cooking it. So I'm just going to do that and use this as my. So I need to cook it again. Whoa, look at that. Good color, I would say. No, you could make it perhaps a bit more. I think this will do it just nice. And then yeah, look at that. It's good color. Let's see how it looks like. Yeah, this will work. So just so you can see it. Yeah, it's crispy. This will work as a good I can't remember what I'm supposed to cook. Apam Balik though, so I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, it's really crispy. Let's see if we can take a bite out of it. Yes, this is exactly what you would want. What is that though? So I'm quite happy with it. I would like to burn it longer, so I need to see if that's a possibility. So let's try a new batch. Just going to hold it longer. Yep, and just patch any holes. So yeah, that's it. No hard. Yeah, this is as simple as it can be. So yeah, there we go for our Apam Balik. As you can see, I've got some syrup here that I can easily put on if I wanted a sweet one. But yeah, there you go. Easy Apam Balik. Same ingredients, I just need to burn it longer so that it comes a bit more crispy. But otherwise, it's great. Enjoy this, prepare the rest of the dinner. So that's it for today. Just to introduce you a very simple way of making Apam Balik. So you have no excuse now not to make it. Yeah, I don't have the peanuts, I don't have all of that. Remaking, yeah, I can always do a follow-up with the proper ingredients, but this is great. I think I got everything. So again, I don't know if you can hear, it's crispy. I'm just going to let it burn longer, so it'll be even better. Another alternative, I can flip both sides, as I normally do for crepes. So flip both sides to burn it even longer, and then that will crisp up even more. So maybe I'll do it with this one. You can excuse me eating. That's good. It's good. I was surprised, honestly. I did not realize it would be this easy. So I'm not going to overly burn it. I'm going to give it a bit more. So I'm just going to sit down here and let it burn it out a bit. Yep, and then I'm going to flip it. Yeah, there you go. Look at the color. So with both sides, while I'm cooking the second side, I'm just going to put the toppings up. Same stuff like I said. And go with a classic Western thing. I've got some syrup as well, if I want to do more like a sweet one. But yeah, next time I should probably get the proper peanuts and all of that stuff. But I think that will work. I think this will work. So if I look now and see where we are, yep, just gonna let it cook a bit more, a bit longer while I enjoy this one. It's got the elements there, so you can definitely work on it. Like I say, it just needs to get the color darker, as I'm doing on both sides now. So darker color. Tastes like it. It's got everything you need. So yeah, I'm just gonna brown that, and I'll go fix up a whole bunch of this for dinner. And that's it, I guess. I mean, yeah, you can watch this and I'll happily show you the end product of my second one. But yeah, I presume got a nice crust on it. It will be burnt nicely. Same on the other side. And then you can, yeah, then the crispiness should be better on both sides. So I'll burn it longer, assuming I don't keep flipping it. And then that's it. So easy Apam Balik, an easy recipe. As said, I increased the water content a bit because earlier my previous measurement was a bit too solid. So if you can see, if you get this type of consistency, is exactly what you're looking for. That's as you get thicker, I will do that now. Just add a bit more water, just a bit, just a tad bit. You don't want to thin it out too much. But on the other hand, if it thickens, you just want to be able to give it a quick stir. So you don't get too thick of a dough. And that's what you're looking for. So I've got this cooking up. Now finish up the rest of these batches, and that's it for today's video. So look at that. So please like, subscribe, and follow me for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Jumpa lagi and jemput makan. See you, and thanks.